Hey everybody, how is everybody doing tonight? I'm doing rather well. It's been a crazy week. Just thought I'd pop on, give you guys an update. I said I was going to do this weekly for now, and well, I'm going to keep doing that. Lots of crazy stuff's been going on. My twin girls are just about 2, and well, they've decided that climbing out of the crib was fun, so now they're learning to go into big girl beds, and well, that ain't going over so well. They're fighting like crazy, like they fight all day long. Now they're fighting when it's time for bed. So if you can't hear that in the background, well, shit, it is what it is. Anyhow, where was I going here? Yeah, like I said, crazy week. Still don't have a bathroom. Our ensuite still fucked. Landlords had the plumbers in to do estimates and everything else, so dealing with that. Crazy kid stuff. And well, if you've ever noticed, I've done a shit ton of uploads in the last little while. I've been focusing a lot on the 7 Days to Die. I've just been having a real good time, fun time building and getting shit done. And I'm going to keep on going with that, but I don't think I'm going to continue on with doing 2 uploads a day. I think that's a little bit too much. I want to start playing other things too, so that's something that I want to get started on coming up here in the next week or 2 here is starting to actually play other things. And yeah, well, I've got a few games in mind. I mentioned it before that I was thinking about playing some Skyrim, and that's definitely on the list. And same with Fallout. I've got a few other games in my list that I'm thinking of as well. Games I picked up with the intention of actually playing for doing Let's Plays, and I think I'm going to start that again. I'm not sure about Portal Knights. That one just seems a little bit, I don't know, it's a little too kiddie for me. And that's kind of why I never played Minecraft. Minecraft was, I know a lot of people, they love Minecraft, and I'm not a hater. It's just, it's not for me. I like games with a little bit more realism, and Minecraft doesn't really have realism, in my opinion. I don't like the blocky look. I grew up with blocky video games, playing on the, Nintendo and the Nintendo 64, and yeah, hell, even back in the early Sega days and whatnot. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing the Portal Knights. That one we'll see. The Ghost of a Tale, though, I do really like the look of that game, and it seems it's got a little bit more of a realistic, but it's still cartoony, but it's I think I haven't seen a lot of it, so I really need to give it a better shot. I think more than 20 minutes of gameplay is definitely warranted there. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm definitely want to get back into playing Subnautica. I know there's been a lot of updates, and I'm going to start completely fresh with that one. And any of you guys' help and stuff as I go through that would be great if you guys play it, and that would be great help. And what else is there? As far as Fallout goes, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to play that. I've had some suggestions to go with a melee class, and I can do some base building and stuff in there. I don't like the base building mechanics in Fallout so much. They're okay, but it feels a bit, I don't know. It felt a little clunky when I was working with it. I know it's they're trying something, and maybe in future games it's going to be more in depth. We'll see how that goes, but I'm thinking about kind of going a little bit more nomad in the Fallout world and just having some fun with some shit and not really focusing on base building, so to speak. I don't think there's taking over settlements and stuff is fun, but I find that I don't like being led along. I like open world games for being an open world game, and I found Fallout it turned into well, the choices weren't that the choices were removed. I liked Fallout 3 when your choices had repercussions. Being able to play the game and be a complete dirtbag had a definite consequence for it, and I liked that. And I've noticed that in Fallout 4, there's no consequence for being a dirtbag. I did a test myself of going through the choice options for conversations, and they all led to the same thing. There was no consequence for my action, other than the basics. If I side with the Brotherhood of Steel, then I can't be friends with the Railroad. I get that's there. There is a consequence for that, but not enough of a consequence. Like Fallout 3, definitely there were consequences. Do you blow up Megaton or don't you? Like, are you a dirtbag or aren't you? Are you a nice person? I played Fallout 3 like backwards and forwards. I went from being like a fucking saint right back to being a dirtbag and back to being a fucking saint again. I like that aspect of it, and the consequences aren't there anymore. So I don't know. I want to try it a little bit differently. I don't know exactly how I'm going to play it, but I'm mulling a few different things over. But I actually have to get back into the game and do that. So look forward to that. I'm going to be starting that up soon. And Skyrim, that one's a little different. That one still, there are some consequences for your actions, kind of. Maybe not as much. I was an Oblivion fan like crazy. Like I played Oblivion for well over 1,500 hours. I played it on PC, and then I bought it for when my PC crapped out. Like I actually killed my PC. I bought a shitty PC. It was a pre-built, and I bought a graphics card for it. I put it in. I bought a new sound card for it, put that in, and straight out of the box. I didn't even use the original video card or the original sound card that came with the pre-built PC. And it was a gateway, and everything was done right. I had my friend come over who was really good with computers. We put it together. We got it running, and after I played Oblivion for about 200 hours, I started having problems. When I hit the 500 hour mark, the game really didn't like playing anymore. And then I found out, I actually phoned Bethesda and had an argument with somebody and gave them shit and gave them a piece of my mind that the way that they put the game together, there was a clocking issue with Oblivion, that once you hit 500 hours, the game really wasn't meant to play anymore. It would slowly become corrupted. Like you couldn't do shit anymore. And well, it overtaxed my shitty computer. The computer really wasn't meant to run video games, and the motherboard was shit and the CPU was shit. So I ended up baking it. I gave it to my brother, and it was still under warranty, and he ended up taking it back to Best Buy. They ended up finally having to do a complete, they basically ended up giving him a brand new motherboard, brand new sound card, because it baked everything. And he still has that computer to this day, and it runs great. The Oblivion, for whatever reason, I think I fried the motherboard in it, is what they ended up saying. But that was probably overheating it, and I was doing way too much shit on it. So, but anyhow, that was me going on a rant about Bethesda and an older game. But I still play Oblivion every now and then. I used to anyway, up until last year. That's when we got rid of the Xbox. So, we had upgraded to the Xbox. My boy did. The Xbox 360's in a closet somewhere, and he ended up getting the Xbox One, and now he's playing Skyrim actually right now. Not right at this moment, but he just went out and bought the new version, and he's been playing it, and he's come out and talk to me about, holy shit, girls, Jesus. Oh, wow. They're really losing it tonight. There, my better half's going to go in and give them... yeah, they're bed hopping right now, and they're not playing very well together. So, making very entertaining bedtime. So, but anyhow, yeah. So as far as games go, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Look forward to seeing new stuff on the channel. I'm gonna be working at that slowly but surely here. I know I keep saying that, and you know, we're well into the new year now, and I haven't done anything new other than the vlogs. But I kind of gotten wrapped up in you know, with everything else that's been going on. But as plumbing gets fixed and life starts to settle down a little bit, well, I'll have a little bit more time to dedicate to that. Especially seeing as how the build that I'm working on for 7 Days to Die is slowly wrapping up here, and until Alpha 16 drops, my castle build is going to be my main build. The other base that I called headquarters is, I'll still go back there probably. I might even fight some. All these bases that I've created everywhere, little outposts. Excuse me. I create them for the reason so that I can travel the map and do what the hell I want and go exploring and have fun. And I'm going to start doing that. And you know, the quick and dirty builds I do, I'll probably continue doing those. And you know, see if how much I can face. Maybe I'll do one of the Horde nights coming up where I find a random town that I have not been to, and I drop a workbench in a house, and I walk away from the house, and what I got on me is maybe I do drop chests along the road, and I don't set up any defenses. Maybe I just fight the Horde, fucking just face them. That's something I've been thinking about doing. So. But I want to get my build finished first, and with my build right now, because of where I built it, I don't get any screamers or anything. I get a roaming horde maybe once a week, and the odd time I get the odd straggler zombie spawning up on my island, but or in the water around it, and then they come up and cause me a bit of grief. But in the last week between hordes, I've had 5 zombies on my property. That's it, and I'm on max spawn, so it's probably because of where I've set myself up. And, you know, if I'd been a little closer to the land, maybe I would have had a little bit more trouble with that. And if I'd been further out, I probably wouldn't see any zombies. Kind of like Z Nation, his little island that he had, he ended up having to create a spawn point, I believe, in order to keep his hordes happening, because he was having no activity at all. So. Anyhow, that's just a little update and let you guys know what I'm thinking and what I'm planning, and let me know in the comment section if you guys what you guys are thinking. You know, the more information that I get from you guys, and you guys tell me what you want to see, the better. You guys let me know about the vlogs that you like. You know, getting a little insight into my world and whatnot, and I don't mind sharing. I already said that. And I'll continue to do so once a week, and I'll keep putting them up every Saturday night. And if you guys want more of these, let me know in the comment section. I don't know how many more of these I can do, because you know, it's a little tricky with the way the world works, my world works, and trying to do these. So it's not like I don't know if I could ever do daily vlogs. I don't know if I have that in me, but who knows. Definitely want to do the gaming though. I love gaming, so like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you guys, you know, out of the games that I'm talking about. I know there's other games that people have been commenting that I should play. I don't have the game, so until I can get the game, I won't be playing it. So, but what I do have, if you're curious, you know, look me up on Steam. It's I leave it in the description of every one of my videos. So. Hook me up, chat me up, we'll chat. And anyhow, as always, thank you for watching, and I look forward to chatting with y'all again. Peace out.